It's the USA versus France for the 2017 World Cup title. And then Sebastian Mekes plants it in the back of the goal at the other end. Mekes with two of them in this Bonzini game. It's now 15-9. The French threatening to run away with this second set. Usually if you wait long enough, that split hole is going to show up for you. Didn't quite wait long enough, did go to the right hole. Taken away by Sebastian Mekes. That one on goal. Yusfi couldn't grab it. Pappas does. Pass it immediately along that near wall. Billy had it set. We'll have to reset here. Taking some time. And then has it blocked again by Mekes. Did not want to burn a timeout, apparently. Adil Yusfi now with a chance to send France into a 16-9 lead. But McMillan is there to make the block. Oh, Billy with a beautiful chip-up pass. But shot to the short side is wide. And back the other way again, Sebastian Mekes, who gets 3 of them from goal. And France now moving out by 7 here in this second set, as Sebastian Mekes fires that one home. Back over to the tornado table we go. There you see Tony Spredeman. He's on the left. Maxime Blin on the right side of the table. And I guess if there's ever a way to get back into a match, it's having Tony Spredeman on the tornado table in the singles format. And he opens up the scoring here. But you'd have to think that Tony's going to need to get all 5 of these if America's going to have a chance here in this second set. They would still head over to Bonzini down by 2 even if they do that. 16-10 now in favor of France here in set number 2. Will use the left hand to pass it to his 5-rod. Steps into the forward position and immediately releases the left hook. Kind of lulled you to sleep with the first pass, adjusts his rods, and then fires the pull kick home. 16-11. Spredeman looking to shoot there, sent back the other way by Blin. And stuffed back into the goal by Tony. Maxime Blin brought it over and looked like he bounced it off the near wall. Let's see. And then tried to shoot it. Tony sent it right back in. 16-12 now, and France is going to call timeout. Maxime Blin puts it into play, bounces it through, and he'll have a scoring opportunity here. Again, you really have to think that Spredeman needs all 5, and he's still got a chance to do that as he blocks that one up into the air and off the table. Blin went with it pretty quick, and when it sprayed it wide of the goal, looked like the hole might have been there. It was knocked off by the third man out on Tony's goalie 3-run. Spreadman advancing it. Tried to shoot it. Now probably will step into the forward position. No, he's going to bank it off that wall. Running out of time and then comes back with a pull kick. 4 in a row for the United States as Spreadman hammers that one home, trying to get his team back into it with a pull kick. 16-13. Lynn trying to go with a quick left hook. Spreadman indeed with a chance to get all 5 here. The pass, but then he can't hold on to it. Now Blinn could steal one. Looks like he'll set up a pull shot and a slingshot. That's a big play from the Frenchman, Maxime Blinn. Watch this. No one saw this one coming. A slingshot. Great play by Maxime Blinn. It's 17-13. Wow. He only scored 1 of the 5, but it was a spectacular one. All right, back to the Bonzini table. There's Ryan Moore, the American. Miguel dos Santos Lotte, the Frenchman. With France now up 17-13. You would think the United States player Moore really needs 3 of these, minimum. In fact, if Miguel gets 4 of the 5, the French would win this second set. He's so clever on this table. This is a very high-quality Bonzini player. Ryan with a block. Moore holds on to the rebound. They'll look to shoot here. Stolen away by Miguel, who will set it up and look to strike first once again. And he does as he finds the near corner. 18-13 now as Miguel dos Santos Lotte finds the near side of the goal. That one banked off the inside wall towards the goal, but Miguel in good position to keep it out. Now we use the left hand. Again, very clever with this left hand, shooting or passing. And he passes. He is as good at doing that particular play as anybody. And that's just great table soccer, great baby foot from Miguel dos Santos Lotte, who now has given France a 19-13 lead. So a tremendous response for Team France here in this second set, as they have come out to take a 6-goal lead after the United States won the opening set 21-14. Maybe I have to wonder a little bit about the 15 or 20 minute break between the first and second sets. That was to finish the senior doubles final and get the junior doubles final, rather team final started over in zone number 2. However, the French have simply played a great second set. And Miguel really looking strong. Of blocks from Moore. That one reamed off both posts. Taken right back by Miguel. Ryan getting some stops here. Back the other way. Moore picks it up. And is going to shoot a snake shot. That one blocked once and then twice by Miguel. Left-handed pull shot on goal. Ryan really defending well. He's got to find a way to score as well. Got shot wide of the goal. Here goes Miguel, shooting it down the middle. Moore picks it up on his 5-rod. Passed in nicely along the wall. He's going to stay with the snake shot. And off that near post again. Back and around to Ryan at goal. And Ryan able to find the back of the goal here. So it took him a little while to figure out how to score. But he does. 19-14. Boy, the defense is really what kept Moore in that last ball. Because Miguel just keeps coming at you. Ryan keeps this one out. That one sent up the table, and here's Miguel with a left hand. Got to watch the pass here. Of course, he'll also shoot. And taken away here by Moore. Let's see if he goes back to the pull shot. Nope, he's going to stay with the snake. Moore. Now he does go back to the pull shot. Just wait for the split to open is what you usually do. Just like that. It's now 19-15. Boy, Ryan Moore's defense has allowed him to stay in this game. And he finally is finding a little offense as well. 19-15. This does assure the Americans of going back to the tornado table. But if Miguel scores this one, they would need to get all 5 on tornado. Ryan daring him to come near side. And then blocks it. Comes back to Miguel. And that one does get through. So great defense by Ryan Moore. Helps him to get 2 of the 3. Miguel dos Santos Lotte able to find this one, even though Ryan was all over it. Set point for France. We're going to head over to Tornado, where it's going to be Tom Yor and Todd Lafredo. And if the United States somehow could get all 6 of these goals on this table, they could win the championship. Now that is highly unlikely. All France needs to do here is score 1 to send it to a 3rd set. And they get a chance to do it right here. Lebec for the win here in set number 2. Strokes it home, and there it is. So France holds off the USA in set number 2. As they win 21-15 with Julien Lebec providing the exclamation point on set number 2. When we get to it. But it's basically much like a shootout that you might see in soccer or hockey. Each team alternating shots against the goalie. Starting off on the tornado table. So at least in the beginning here, it is advantage USA on their home table. And they have, once again, the best tornado singles player in the world right there, Tony Spredeman, opening things up for them. Maxime Blin. The last time we saw him, he was slingshotting one that really helped to propel France on to that 2nd set victory. Tony coming out, passing it through, setting it up, looking to strike first here in this 3rd set. And he does. So Tony Spredeman opens up the scoring here, and Tony is hungry for every one of these balls. You know that. He eats up that near side of the goal here. 1-0 lead for USA. Blin bounces that one through. I guess you have to kind of look for the slingshot. Nope, you look for that as he brings it across, pins it, fires it to that near corner, and then does his little dance there in celebration. Tony left it and scored it. Gotta love the entertaining players. Sprayed him in along the outside wall, and then quickly takes advantage of Blin as he fires it to that far side. Clever play here by Tony, who brings it over, delays, and scores. 2-1 lead for the United States. Tony knocks that one down back towards the goal, picked up here by Maxime Blin. Using the left hand, has it knocked down, almost stolen by Sprayderman. Blin does have that one almost again stolen. Tony probably normally would have had that, and instead Blin tries to pass it along the outside wall, and it is taken away by Tony here. Quick shot near side, off the corner. Tony will take a little more time here. No, he won't. He'll get it and go and score it. It's 3-1. Tony saw the ball sitting there. He flipped it over and then flipped it in. 3-1 lead for Team USA here in this third set. I can feel all of you watching at home on the edges of your seats as we have come to a third and final set in this World Cup final. So big possession here for Blin. Knocked down by Tony. Comes back to Maxime. Blin strokes it home. So that's what the French wanted to do. Get 2 of the 5 against Sprayderman, and they were successful as Blin beats Tony to the punch on that near side. You have to consider that a good start for the French as they keep it close in that opening tornado game. We now move over to Bonzini. It'll be up to the Americans to try to keep it close against the French on their home table. Billy Pappas, Tracy McMillan, Adel Yousfi, Sebastian Mekas. 3-2 lead for the United States. Pappas gets it through. See if Billy can find a hole in the defense of Mekas. He blocked him very well in that last set. Billy taking some time to get it set up. Finally does. And strokes it home. So Billy Pappas with the opening score here on Bonzini. Didn't have much time left on the clock and was able to find that long hole off that pull shot set. 4-2 lead for Team USA. Again, the USA basically just trying to get 2 of these 5. They've got 1 already. Yousfi back along that near wall. Nadell shooting against Tracy McMillan. McMillan there to make the block. Tracy up the table. To grab the loose ball and bring it back, put that one on goal. Mekas keeps it out and holds onto it. Last time we were here on the Bonzini table with these 2 teams, Sebastian scored 3. Angles that one just wide, sent wide the other way by Yousfi. Then brushes it through the lane. Yousfi strokes it home, far side. It's 4-3. Adel Yousfi so quick to the corners. And France has cut the lead to 1. We're in our second group of 5 balls, the second game of 5 goals. Billy along the wall, can't hold on to it.
Reset.
Mekas. Picked up here by Tracy. That one back towards the goal, kept out the first time, but Tracy couldn't keep out the second one as he tried to snag that ball and keep it in his area. Watch here, the shot. And McMillan knocking it right back in. 4-4. Usby. That one went wide, comes back to Mekas. 4-4 here in the third and final set. That one fired on goal, rebound grabbed by Usby. You get the feeling this one is going to go back and forth all the way to the wire. And Usby finds that near side of the goal, and France now up 5-4 as Usby finds the near corner. This becomes a big ball early on. United States trying to get 2 of these 5 if they can. That one knocked down and taken away by Adel. Can get 4 of the 5 if he can score this one. Usby shot attempt blocked and taken away by McMillan. Tracy shot attempt and Usby takes it right back. Adel strokes it home, far side. France, after 10 balls, leading 6-4 as they score 4 of the 5 here in this Bonzini game, thanks to Adel Usby. And we have a substitution, as you can see over there. That is Dave Gummison, who has come in to replace Tom Yore. Gummison off the bench. There he is. Dave Gummison at forward. Todd Lafredo now playing the goalie position. And Gummison, of course, a former multi-table world champion. Outstanding tornado player. Very good multi-table player. And he'll have the first scoring opportunity, and he finds the straight hole. 6-5. So Coach Ezekiel Iceman Moore and his United States team bring Gummison off the bench, and he immediately has an impact with that straight pull shot. Julian Lebec, who closed out that opening set on the tornado. This one comes back to Lafredo. Lafredo's going to look to pass early on, I would think. Yes, he does. That was off Gummison's man, sent back towards the goal. Picked up here by Todd, who holds on to it, but barely. In the pass attempt. The way Lafredo shot the ball earlier when he needed to, and he scored 2 goals. Kind of think that maybe Todd needs to continue to shoot it. Gummison has a great 5-row and is going to get possessions. Meanwhile, Julien Lebec has played very well on the tornado table. Dave went with a quick one there. Knocked down and taken away by Zapater. Lebec and Zapater on the right. Gummison and Lafredo on the left. France leading 6-5. Not an easy thing to come off the bench and be immediately warmed up. Now Lafredo will defend against Lebec. Julien. Shot attempt blocked up into the air and across the finals area by that man, Todd Lafredo. Watch here as Lebec saw that far side, and then Lafredo got over there to make the block. 6-5 lead for France. Looks like Todd might be in shooting mode. Dave completely up, not looking for the pass. Todd still trying to chip the pass up. Lafredo. And Gummison can't grab it on the 5. He does knock that one down and make the steal. The hesitation wall pass, the signature of Dave Gummison's 5-rod. He'll now set it up. Let's see if he takes some time here. He does, and he strokes it home. Dave Gummison and Tracy McMillan, of course, former multi-table world champions. It's kind of odd to not see them paired together. Gummison now 2 of 3 shooting it, and the Americans have tied it up at 6 here in this third set. But Lebec will brush it through, keeping the pressure on Lafredo. Julien's shot attempt, Lafredo there to make the block up into the air and off the table. Watch here, Lebec near corner, but Lafredo there waiting for him. Todd will put the ball back into play. The quick pass. Gummison a little slow to react. I don't think he saw that one coming. And again, he's come off the bench cold. Although he is 2 for 3 shooting it. But the familiarity perhaps with playing with Lafredo, not quite there. I'm guessing these two might have played together at some point in history, but I couldn't tell you when. Both Dave Gummison and Todd Lafredo, products of the American Tour of the 1970s, the so-called $1 Million Tour on the tournament soccer table. Lebec tried to come near side. There's Lafredo. Up into the air and off the table. Todd keeping the team in there, and if he can get Gummison possessions, perhaps Dave can begin to feel a little more comfortable out there, although so far so good offensively for Gummison. Julien Lebec. Sebastian Zapater hoping to get 1 or 2 here. That shot down the middle and then sent back the other way. And again, Lafredo keeps it out. And Lebec will pick it up here. It seems like only a matter of time before Julien Lebec gets through Lafredo. He has put quality shots on goal so far. And he'll look to put another one on goal, and he does. He puts this one in goal. So France back on top, 7-6, after that effort from Julien Lebec. Again, the hesitation wall pass by Gummison. Dave sets it up. Trying to go to the straight hole, blocked away here by Zapater. Gummison again. And a timeout. It is intense. It is tight down there in zone number 1. Again, how difficult must that be to not be in the starting lineup in the World Cup final and then to be brought in? It helps that you're playing with Lafredo, no doubt. Dave did come out to get 2 of his first 3 offensively, and he'll look to get another one here as he puts it back into play. Dave Gummison finds the straight hole. 7-7. Dave knew what he wanted to do. He saw what he wanted to see, and then he hit the hole that he wanted to hit. 7-7. This one knocked down by Gummison, comes back to Zapater. Zap trying to bank the ball and has it stolen away by Gummison. The Americans trying to get 4 of the 5 here and surge back ahead. Gummison sets it up. Tried to come down the middle, blocked, and then Gummison couldn't hold on to it. Julien couldn't hold on to it. Back to Gummison. Who finds the hole. So Dave Gummison comes off the American bench to score 4. And the Americans have surged back ahead. Dave working the inside once again here. We'll move back over to the Bonzini table. Moore versus Dos Santos Lotte, with America now leading 8-7. But going up again against a tremendous Bonzini player in Miguel Dos Santos Lotte, and he's able to pass it along that near wall. Now Ryan finished off the last game on Bonzini against Miguel very strongly. Miguel's so versatile, can do so many things. He can score and pass from anywhere on the table. Has such a great feel for the Bonzini table, and he takes the ball away here from Ryan. And ties it up at 8. 8-8 here in set number 3 as Dos Santos Lotte finds that far side of the goal. We knew it was going to be a good one, folks. So far, it has been extremely close. And Dos Santos Lotte with a beautiful rush up. Miguel able to find the hole, back down the middle, cut it back a little bit, so he scored the first 2 here in this Bonzini game. And again, you see him cut it to that near corner. France back on top, 9-8. Oh, Miguel almost knocked it in on himself and then able to grab it on the 5. He takes a deep breath, wipes his brow, and looks to pass the ball, which he does. And fires it home near side. It's 10-8. The difference so far in this match is that the French have been dominant on their home table. Ryan Moore looking to get 1, possibly 2 if he can. He sets up his pull shot. And finds the hole as he brings it across and cuts it back. Things really getting tight as we head down the stretch. After 19 balls, it's 10-9 in favor of France. Miguel. Chip that one up, comes back to him. Remember, he'll shoot from here, he'll pass from here. You never really know what he's going to do from here. He can do so many things. Tried to pass it near side, not quite there to grab it. Ryan will step back. Curve that one up the table towards the goal. Boy, that had a lot of spin. That was a massé shot here on the foosball table. Again with the left hand, Miguel. Passing to his 3-rod. That is such a tough pass to stop. Looking for an 11-9 lead here, Miguel Dos Santos Lotte, but that shot attempt as he tried to go inside against Ryan, and somehow Ryan stayed there to make that block. Ryan up the table, couldn't quite grab it, but does pick it up on the 5. Ryan with a pretty good brush up from here. Instead, he tried to go high lane, then picks it up off the back wall, trying to get a second goal in this Bonzini game and tie it up at 10 apiece. Ryan Moore. Tried to stroke that long off the corner of the goal, comes back to Moore on the 5-rod. Ryan brushes it through, able to hold on to it. Moore strokes home the long pull shot. It's 10-10. So Ryan comes back with 2. And we are even after that long pull shot from Ryan Moore at 10 apiece. And back over to the tornado table we go. So after 20 balls here in this third set, it is 10-10. These two teams staged the classic of all classics here in Hamburg 11 years ago in the quarterfinals of the World Cup. As we look at Billy Pappas and Tracy McMillan on the left, Yadel Yusfi in the forward position, Sebastian Meckes at goal on the right. All put into play by Yusfi, and Billy steals it. Pappas will set up the snake and quickly convert to make it 11-10 USA. Cut this one back inside, and then you saw him apologize to Sebastian. (11-10) lead now for the USA. And taken away here by Pappas. Billy along the near wall, looking to extend the U.S. lead. Pappas strokes it back down the middle, it looked like. Again, cutting it between the men. Let's have another look at that. He gave a little bit of a fake one way, and then indeed did cut it between. 12-10 now in favor of the USA. They have done a good job of keeping it away from Yusfi. Tracy McMillan able to grab this one. McMillan fires it on goal. Pappas scoops up the rebound, sets it up. Tried to come back down the middle here, blocked away. Pappas again will have possession on the 5-rod. Squeeze it along that near wall. Pappas strokes it home near side. Adel Yusfi, the French need, you would think, to get at least one of these to keep things close. Yusfi along the wall, and McMillan couldn't keep it out as that one rattled in. And France does respond with one. It's 13-11. Watch this. As he goes back there, Tracy hustled after it and then just kind of knocked it in with that third man on that goalie rod.
Let's go, Mike.
13-11. Pappas along the wall. Billy shot attempt down the middle, blocked away, comes back to him. Another shot attempt blocked up into the air and off the table by Meckes. Watch here, 2 shots, the second one to the far side, and Meckes was there.
Right forward.
13-11 lead for Team USA as Meckes puts it back into play. Shot down the middle, comes back towards Meckes' goal. And what do we got here? We have a call. That ball is going to be awarded to Billy Pappas on the 3-rod. The jar call made. Pappas, see if he takes a little more time here. Billy. Try to come back near side. That's a great block by Meckes, sent towards the goal by Yusfi. Billy really gave a great fake. Meckes didn't bite. McMillan towards the goal. Yusfi with a nice grab on the 3-rod. Looking to cut the American lead to 1 if he can, but then he turns it over. Lost possession of the ball as he tried to grip it, and back comes McMillan. Big play there as Yusfi had it, went to grip it, lost it, and Tracy does that. The Americans leading 14-11 as we move over to the Tornado, rather to the Bonzini table. Maxime Blin on the right side, Tony Spredeman on the left, and Maxime will have the first scoring opportunity of this Bonzini game, trying to get France back into it, and there's a start as he finds that hole to the far side. It's now 14-12. Both these teams, I think, with the right player here in the right situation. Tony, a good Bonzini player, and just the fire and the ability, of course, of Maxime Blin. He's in the right situation to help get France back into this. Tony rushing it on the far side. Spredeman will set up the snake shot. Tried to go far side. That one went wide of the goal, all the way back. Tony banks it off the outside wall, and there he is to jump into the forward position and grab the rebound. Again, tremendous transition game shown by Tony Spredeman. That one to the far corner. He didn't set up the snake shot. He took a look at it, stayed in the standard grip. Look at the hand. And then just hit it out to that far side. What a gutsy play by Spredeman. It's 15-12. And William can't hold on to that one. Boy, this is a big game here for the French in particular. That one angled towards the goal. By the way, that was a great save by Tony on that previous play. Lynn able to pick it up here on the 5. Bounces it towards the goal. Tony comes right back with a left hook, sends it towards the goal with a 5. Blin able to pick it up in the goal area. Maxime angles that one, blocked and taken away by Spredeman. Tony tried to come near side wide of the goal and somehow gets the hand ready to catch it. And fire it home far side. A great play by Spredeman. How did he get the hand back into position to catch it in the first place and then score it in the second? 16-12 for Team USA. And take it away here. Spredeman. Tony tried to brush it through, stolen away by Blin. Maxime Blin steps back, adjusts his rods, swings and misses on that first snake shot effort. Quick shot attempt here, blocked all the way back towards Tony's goal. He sends it up the table. Blin with a possession on the 5 once again. Doesn't execute the pass, does pick it up here. Will use the right hand offensively at goal to send that one wide, and Spredeman picks it up off that back wall. Tony. Shot attempt blocked by Maxime. Again, Spredeman. Strokes it home near side. So Tony Spredeman, look at that fire coming from Tony Spredeman as he has given the Americans a 17-12 lead with that one. Tony has scored 3 of the 4 on Bonzini. Passed along the near wall here. Huge possession for Maxime. Blin strokes it home near side, so he salvages that last one, but the Americans will head to the tornado table and they will have a chance to win the World Cup title. They need to score 4 of these 5. It's Ryan Moore. It's Miguel dos Santos Lotte. There's Miguel. He knows he needs to get at least 2 of these. Ryan Moore scores 4 of these 5. The Americans are the champs for a 5th time. Moore puts it into play. Goes through the lane. Ryan will shoot the snake shot as he sets it up. And strokes it home near side and pumps his fist. It's 18-13 with Ryan Moore pounding it to that near corner. Miguel needs to get 2. Moore up the table. Ryan jumped up there to try to grab the rebound, but Dos Santos able to pick it up, bring it near side. What a performance by Tony Spredeman, however, on Bonzini, as he got 3 of the 5, putting America into position potentially to win it behind Ryan Moore. Moore. Stokes at home to the near side. Ryan Moore again exploiting the near corner. And the Americans now just 2 goals away from the World Cup title.
Okay. Yeah.
Big possession here for Miguel. And he cuts that one back down the middle. That is a big shot by Miguel dos Santos. He's got 1 of the 2 that he needs to keep it alive. As he cuts that one beautifully back down the middle, it's 19-14. Moore gets this one through. Ryan. Stokes it home again, near side. It is World Cup championship point for the United States, as Ryan Moore once again working the near side of the goal with success has given America a championship point. They lead 20-14. Miguel trying to extend the match and send it back over to Bonzini. Shot attempt blocked and taken away by Moore. Ryan would love to finish it off right here if he could. Moore winding up. A lot of time going by here. Perhaps a reset was called. Moore get it back after the block. Championship point for the United States. Miguel able to pick this one up. Miguel loses it, regains it, and we'll have to call timeout here. If Miguel dos Santos Lotte can score this one, we would head back over to the Bonzini table, where it would be Gummison and Lafredo versus Lebec and Zapater for 5, and France would need all 5 of them. But certainly that is a quality Bonzini team, certainly capable of doing that. But first of all, Miguel needs to score this one as he sets it up. And strokes it home. That is a huge play by Miguel, as we will now move back over to the Bonzini table after this effort from Miguel dos Santos Lotte. Taking it deep to that far corner. 20-15. The French need all 5. The Americans need 1 goal to win it. Dave Gummison again inserted into the match as a substitute. He is put into a situation with the match on the line. Dave's pass, step towards the goal, picked up here by Lafredo. Lafredo's quick shot attempt's going to spin back to Julien Lebec. The French need all 5 of these to keep their hopes alive. Lebec. Shot attempt taken away by Lafredo. Todd Lafredo has always thrived in these kinds of situations. That one sent back towards the goal. Again, Lafredo gets in the way. Todd living a little dangerously with that ball out in the middle. Sometimes you don't have a choice. And pull kick. Fredo again looking at the bank. Hammered that one towards the inside wall, picked up here by Zapater. Gummison will grab it. Dave Gummison's got a chance to win it. Who would have known that Dave Gummison, who didn't even start this World Cup final, would have a chance to win it, although he had to go with something quick there. He had some trouble getting it set up, and it's taken away by Zapater. That one angled on goal. Lafredo up and around, and Lebec ends up with it. Julien. Lafredo again is there. Todd again trying to bank. That's a nice save there by Zapater. Gummison with 2 blocks. Shot on goal. Lafredo couldn't hold it in after the block. And again, Julien Lebec will set it up. Try to make it 2016. Lafredo gets a man on that one. Comes back to Julien, who strokes it home to that near corner. It's 2016. The French need 4 to send it to a shootout. And they get started here with this one off that near post and in. It's 2016 in favor of the USA. That one off the back wall right to the back. Julien. And it's 2017. Julien Lebec went to the near corner the last time. This time he finds the hole down the middle of the Lafredo defense. And the French are within 3. Dave Gummison tried to brush it through. Lebec got a piece of it. It comes back to Zapater. That one up the table, and Julien will pick it up. He'll bring it over. He'll look to brush it up or brush it down. Tried to go down, does get it through. Lafredo trying to cover everything. He does cover this one. He takes it away. Place is totally quiet. Everyone absorbed with what is going on here in the finals area. Gummison grabs it on his 5-rod. Rushes it through. Not sure if the Americans have a timeout left or not. Apparently based on Dave's rushing of that last shot, they do not. Time continues to tick here. They do have one left, and Dave's going to use it. The United States leading 20-17 here in this third and decisive set of the 2017 World Cup final. Dave Gummison has possession of the ball. Gummison, who has been a member of so many World Cup winning teams, puts it back into play for the title. Gummison. That one blocked by Zapater, but it comes back to Dave. And there it is as he goes off the pin to the long hole. Dave Gummison puts it away as Team USA wins their 5th World Cup championship in a great match against Team France. Gummison, who did not even start the match, ends it. Here it is again as Gummison brought it across, and the Americans celebrate their 5th World Cup title here in Hamburg. And 11 years ago, it was France eliminating the U.S. here in the inaugural World Cup